welcome to the start of our show. Now, our next guest is in a new short film called Irish Whisper. Please welcome Nick Apostolides. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Well, it's a good thing that you're Greek. Welcome, Nick. Let's talk about this new film. It's a short film directed by our old friend, Ben Prue, who was on the show a couple years ago. And we love his films. He does great stuff here in New England. And you're an Irish Whisper. Funny thing is, you're Greek, not Irish, but your character is Irish.
Very Irish.
What are you, playing the thug here? What's going on?
Oh, black Irish, anyways. Yeah. His name is Jimmy Hayes. Mm-hmm. He's one of the most complex characters I've ever played. Basically, he gets into a stint, some bad crime, spends a little time in prison, and when he gets out, he hits that crossroad. Do I go back into that life, or do I pursue something better, like a love interest?
Now, you've been acting for a couple years now.
About 2.5 years.
And but the interesting thing is you would think that was a short time, but your resume is very long. You've done a lot of films here, especially with a lot of our friends that have done films in New England. You've done stuff with Melissa McMeekin.
That's right. She's a lovely gal. I love her. I love her to bits and pieces. It was so fun to meet her and work with her, Erica McDermott. They're totally magnetic on set. When they're on set, the whole atmosphere changes. Everyone's spirits are up. And
we have to mention that she was on 30 Rock.
That's
she was
right.
on 30 Rock a few weeks
She
ago. I
was.
saw her on TV. How about that, everybody? One of our local actresses is doing just fine. Let's talk now about Irish Whisper and the fact that it's going to be shown to people because Ben wants to pitch this and make it a big movie. Is that true?
He does. I mean, they have big plans. Like I said, I'm not really heavily into the post-production aspect of this. They have plans for it, and I hope something happens with it. So they're pitching it around, and we'll see what happens.
And then if they end up making it a much longer film, do you get to stay in it, or do they put somebody else? What happens to you?
I would love to. I would be honored to be recast if they continue with this storyline, the character. I would love to.
We're actually going to show a clip now from the short film Irish Whisper. Now, the cool thing is that while Ben Prue is out in California rubbing elbows with people like Steven Spielberg, he shows his film to them, and they see this. So here's the clip of Nick Apostolides in Irish Whisper. So that's the clip there with Nick Apostolides. It's Irish Whisper. Nick, let's talk quickly about the scene here in Boston. We know that people go to New York and LA and to shoot big films, but here in Boston we have this growing group and a lot of independent films being made. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Oh, it's fantastic. That's what I started out on. It was just independent film. The culture is great. The kids are ambitious. I mean, it's just, I could do this the rest of my life and be happy.
You wanted to talk about the fact that now we're airing in a lot of countries, including New Zealand, and you have a friend there that you want to say hi to?
I do, a very special gal. Her name is Brenna May Riley. I met her, I traveled to New Zealand for the 8 weeks in about 2009 to clear my head, and that's where I met her, and she kind of took me around, and they took me into their home.
Yeah, wave hello to her.
Hi. Hi, Brenna.
Let's talk a little bit quickly about some stuff coming up for you. You're doing a lot of acting with different projects. What else is coming?
My next big feature coming up is a film called The House Across the Street, directed by Arthur Loon, Iath Films Productions, and it's a big feature. They've got some good names attached, so we'll be hearing some updates pretty soon, and you can follow them on their Facebook page.
That's great. Now, if we want to tell people to look up Irish Whisper online, where do they go? They look it on Facebook?
You can find Irish Whisper right on Facebook. Just type that in, and you'll see their fan page. And also...
and you have your own webpage?
Yeah, I have my own webpage. That's www.nickapostolides.com. That's NICKAPOSTOLIDES greekgreek.com.
We thank you for coming, Nick, and good luck to you.
Thank
we
you.
always love having Greek Americans on the show, and also the fact that you're doing stuff here in New England. Nick Apostolides, everybody. Thank you, sir. All right, we'll be right back right after this.